Night in Utica. The Comets are back on the ice at home, welcoming the Cleveland Monsters to the Adirondack Bank Center for a rematch of a game last Friday night where Utica won 3-2 for their first win of the season. And as Kristen said, perfect for Halloween weekend that the Monsters are in town. Tonight begins a big stretch as the Comets host two North Division rivals back-to-back this weekend and will play 9 of their next 10 games within the division.
Yeah, Utica comes into the weekend at 1-2 overall, currently in last place in the North, but they have played just 3 games compared to the 5 or 6 of the rest of their divisional opponents. And though it's early, a team could quickly find themselves in a big hole if they struggle through a stretch of games like this. So the Comets know the importance of this next month.
I think it really is very important that you're playing teams that you're going to not only play a lot during the course of the year, but when you look at the standings, those are the teams that you're immediately matched up against. So I think you come off and you have a good positive start. I think there's a lot of energy and just feel good that comes from that. So, you know, we've got some work to do over the next couple weeks, but I liked our week of practice, and I think we've had good preparation for those divisional games you're talking about.
The Comets drop the puck with the Monsters tonight at the top of the hour, then host the Toronto Marlies tomorrow night at 7, which will be the first of at least 7 games broadcast live here on WKTV NBC.
Also, coming up tonight on Sports Express, the full slate of Section 3 quarterfinals in high school football. Whitesboro, Adirondack, Little Falls, Frankfort, Schuyler, and Camden all have home games. We'll have highlights and scores from all games involving local teams.
Plus, the Section 3 finals in girls soccer out at SUNY Cortland, New Hartford, Poland, Sequoia Valley, and CVA all play for titles in their respective classes.
And we've got your Athlete of the Week, Dominic Moore from the New York Mills football squad.
Again, we are here at Don Edick Field, where right now it is the second quarter. New Hartford holding a 6-0 lead against the Corcoran Cougars. Highlights, scores, and more coming up tonight on Sports Express. We'll see you at 11. Switching gears to the ice, it is hockey night in Utica. The Comets host the Cleveland Monsters for the second time in a week in the first of a back-to-back against North Division opponents.
And it actually begins a stretch of 9 games, 9 of their next 10 games against divisional rivals. Big test early in the season for the Comets. And they've come in this one 1-2, beating the Monsters a week ago. Akira Schmid gets the nod in goal. First period, 4 minutes in, Utica on a rush. Andreas Jonsson is stuffed point blank. He gets the rebound right back on the wall and feeds Brian Pino in front of for the tip-in. Comets stick with it and open up the scoring.
Well, nearly 10 minutes later, just as a power play is ending, Samuel LeBerge over the blue line, rips it from the top of the circle inside the near post. He then gets shoved, igniting a bit of a get-together. It's all good, though. Everybody be fine. Comets are up by 2.
Little get-together, you called it. To the second, just under 6 minutes to play. Shimon Nimitz from the high slot. Welcome to the A. His first AHL goal. Keep that puck, young man. Utica leads 3-0.
Moving to the third, 3-1 the score now. On the power play, Riley Walsh tees up the one-timer on a feed from Janssen. What a blast. Jack Dugan would then add an empty netter to close the Monsters, Inc. closet door on Cleveland. Comets win 5-1. They host the Toronto Marlies tomorrow. That game will be broadcast right here on WKTV NBC. So a nice win for the Comets, who are looking for a little bit of consistency in their game. Coming up next, we introduce you to this week's featured Athlete of the Week.
Oh, he's a force